And now they're in the ring,
Their backs turned.
and they're sneaking up. And there's Reggie running in there, and there's Osbourne. A couple of cheap shots to start. They double up, whip to the rope, reversed. Clothesline by Ruffy. Reggie bails. So MVP clothesline Eddie down too. Another clothesline from Ruffy Silverstein. A nice kick right to the diaphragm by MVP. And now a suplex snap to start things off. Kick to the ribs. Reggie's outside watching. Eddie eats a short forearm by, and there's another nice elbow strike there from MVP.
Well, there's a lot of history in this ring. MVP.
Oh, huge feud with Eddie Osbourne. And yeah, there's tons of history around here between these guys. These are four of the top, toughest guys, not just in the PWA, but anywhere. And for an impromptu main event like this to break out, fans can consider themselves lucky.
No, absolutely, because this isn't something Brantford should be seeing, but it's something that they're going to get.
That's for sure, and they're going to get action personified in there right now as Ruffy Silverstein starts laying the lumber down on Eddie Osbourne. You can feel those shots over here. Drags him up by a pigtail. Oh, big clubber and blow across the shoulder blade. And again, up by the hair. You think he might think about cutting that one of these days. Big body slam.
Eventually, but then he couldn't spokespersons for Wendy's anymore.
Well, that's true. And it gets him in line at the soup kitchen, too. But now you see that Ruffy's pulling on his T-shirt there, holding it for MVP. That one looked a little low. Might have been right in the testicles even. But now he's got it by the pigtails. It's going to be a pigtail breaker over the knee. What an insanely sick maneuver.
I think he just broke the neck of Eddie Osbourne.
Well, we can hope, wish, and pray, but it appears that Eddie still has some life left in him right now. You see, Reggie's not being threatened at all. He's not being intimidated.
He's not getting in the ring either. He was the first one to run away.
That's true. He's conserving his energy as always. MVP just beating the hell out of Eddie Osbourne. No offense whatsoever from Osbourne, and his vaunted counter wrestling skills have been completely negated by the teamwork of Ruffy Silverstein and MVP.
Well, absolutely. You can be the best wrestler in the world, but if you're taking on two people instead of just one, you're outnumbered.
Yeah, and there's Ruffy working those hard, solid punches into the guts. And you can see he's got Osbourne hurting, covering up right there. And Ref JC3 being as ineffective as always, as Ruffy lays the boot choke in the corner. And then he goes after Reggie. Yeah, Ruffy's he's not taking any prisoners in this match. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
They got his goatee and his hair, and they're just pulling Eddie Osbourne all over this ring.
Yeah, Osbourne, he needs to bail. He's got to get Reggie in there to help him out. Something's got to change right here. Oh, just a disrespectful boot scrape. See, that got some fire into Eddie. But he opened up his ribs, and MVP caved him in for him.
Kind of reminds me of one of those Sailor Moon characters. You ever see them?
No, I can't say that I have. But there's MVP working on the legs right there.
Or a very badly bearded Princess Leia?
That could be, yeah.
Oh! Right to the back of the neck. Oh!
Oh, and another one right there.
That broke his other front.
He kind of looks like Mary Hartman on crack. In any case, Ruffy Silverstein's got his ugly mug in his hand right there.
Calling for the machine gun.
They are indeed, but Ruffy's not giving it to him. He's got him by the goatee hair right there.
Is this going to be a goat mare?
I could very well be.
Is that like Buck 10's mother? Chops in the corner. Vicious chops by Ruffy Silverstein, and Eddie Osbourne rakes his eyes. Oh!
I'm sorry, folks. Technical difficulties with my microphone for a second there. In any case, we see Ruffy Silverstein working Eddie Osbourne over in the corner. And now MVP runs in with a high knee right to the breast. That's going to leave a bad memory. And now he's got him. He's turning him over. Looking for the backslide right now. Turns around. Oh, sharp clothesline. Drops, impact. He made an impact right. Impact Eddie Osbourne. I'm losing my mind.
No, that's all right. I was just saying that Ruffy and MVP should think about tagging. They've taken it and killed the pure wrestling champion at the present moment. They could definitely kill Buck 10 and Tom Ryder.
Well, you would think so, but both these guys are focused on the bigger prize. The bigger prize that man on the mat keeps sneaking back around his way somehow, although apparently we're not allowed to talk about it. In any case, what we can talk about is him getting the crap beat out of him by MVP and Ruffy Silverstein right now.
This is going to hurt.
I certainly hope so. And now he's got him up. What's going on now? They're really playing that 5 count here. Oh! That's just plain nasty. Oh! That's like kick your grandmother down the stairs nasty.
Now here.
And now Reggie comes in with a weak boot and another weak boot.
That's Reggie Marley for you.
Oh!
And he gets punched in the face.
And there he is. Rabbit punches to the back of the neck, driving the man from Jamaica down.
I think he's been into his Jamaican bag a little too much today.
That could be.
$1 dream.
He's got him locked up right there.
Although for Eddie Osbourne, it's probably a 5-cent dream, but still.
It could very well be. And but then Eddie's got an ear in the way there. I don't think Ruffy's got that fully cinched in. One of Eddie's ears is it's slipped out now, and you can see he's starting to tire out a bit.
No, absolutely. Can you put your whole arm around the satellite dish, Gordo?
No, not at all.
Neither can Ruffy.
And here we go, a double up again on the tag, and double suplex. Oh, they're holding him up there. They can walk to the store and back.
His feet are in the ceiling.
That indeed.
Legitimately. And
oh my goodness. And
Reggie says that was not cool.
Well, he would know, and he's standing over on the ring there, about as cool as it gets.
Well, obviously he has to get outside because it is pretty cool out there right now.
It certainly is, and now Ref JC3 is pretty much letting these two guys get away with whatever they want.
Murder!
Over the top rope, splash, there's the cover. Reggie's in to break that up in a hurry. Well, for him, relatively speaking. Oh, and he seems to have picked up a little Buddhism along the way.
Eddie cannot tag. Eddie is trying to make that tag, and every time he goes for it, Reggie just isn't paying attention.
No, and you got to wonder what's up with that. Because Eddie Osbourne...
Eddie's bitch.
Well, if he's Eddie's bitch, you think he'd be the one in there taking the beating?
Yeah, well, he ran away the first time, so what can you say?
Oh, nice innovative rollover takedown into an arm wrench there. Osbourne's quick to make the ropes on that one.
Oh, look at him bend.
Yeah, they call that the YMC, get a room maneuver. And there's Reggie in there to break that up. Looked like he was going for an eye poke or something.
And Michael saw it coming and let it go.
That's it. And I'm surprised Eddie hasn't gone for a thumb to the butt to get out of this. There's his chance to make the tag. Oh, MVP cuts him off with a kick to the ribs. Ruffy's in there to pick up where he left off. Oh, vicious rake across the face.
That's going to leave some footprints on his nose bars.
Well, obviously Osbourne's nose has seen a few of those in its day.
Machine gun.
Machine gun. There. No. Osbourne's trying to fight it off. Oh, it takes a punch right to the beak.
Right to the beak.
You gotta love that. Great camera work here from our crew. Nice suplex there. Beautifully done.
That's the move that cracked Hayden Avery's face.
Yeah, that was it indeed. And there's an elbow and a knee drop to Eddie Osbourne's face. Reggie once in, makes the save, trips on the way in there. There he is, telling Eddie to get up.
And Reggie apologizing profusely. I'm sorry, so sorry.
Yeah,
I thought he was black, not Chinese.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Are there black Chinese people?
Certainly they are. Yeah, of course they are.
What about green Chinese people?
Sure, why not?
We've got a few of them around here too.
Okay, fair enough.
That's hair and ears.
Hair and ears right there. I know a kick to the gut. Good Greco-Roman kick to the gut right there. MVP. Oh, just clobbers him. And right, more. Back on the arm. And there's Reggie. Drops a weak forearm across the back. But it's effective. It picks him up and it breaks it up.
It broke the hold, and Eddie has another couple seconds left to live.
Oh, he looked like he went for a thumb butt there.
Well.
And, but he's dragged up by the ears by MVP. Slowly, methodically now, ripping Eddie Osbourne into pieces. The fans getting on Reggie for staying outside. Big kick by Eddie Osbourne. Flying leap. What acrobatic skill.
That's the biggest jump I've ever seen Eddie Osbourne do.
And he actually connected. And he's out on the floor while Reggie walks right into a backslide.
And almost gets pinned.
And then he gets clobbered. And now he's just going to be the pig in the middle as these two guys lay a clobbering on him.
I'm telling him you called him a pig.
Well, you go right ahead.
I didn't really care.
It's cool. Oh, and there's an eye gouge, and that's not cool, at least not from Reggie's perspective. But now he can see clearly why he shouldn't have got in the match.
Absolutely, he hasn't done anything.
No, and that's, don't you have the copyright on that?
Yep.
And now, Ruffy with a double axe handle off the top rope, puts the arm wringer on, and they're going to start working on the big man from Jamaica right now.
And Eddie Osbourne has just finally crawled himself back up onto the corner.
Well, he's a tough customer, Eddie Osbourne, no doubt about that. He's just too darn ornery to know when he's got a beating.
We don't need to hear about his sex life.
Okay, fair enough. And there's Ruffy locking up the big man from Jamaica on the mat right now. And there's Eddie in there a lot quicker than Reggie was.
Yeah, and he was just had the crap kicked out of him for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Ruffy kills him with a DDT. And there's Eddie Osbourne stumbling around the ring. He might be suffering a concussion or something. And Ruffy's got Reggie up now, but Reggie steps through, knee to the gut, Russian leg sweep. A Russian leg sweep from a Jamaican wrestler in a Canadian ring. That's the PWA, folks. As international as it gets. You gotta love it.
Eating a Mexican burrito.
At least feeling the effects thereof. And now, Osbourne somehow has enough bones still intact in his body to get his leg up on the top rope. And Ruffy, face first into the bottom of Impact Eddie Osbourne.
Eddie put his hand in to get tagged.
Yes, he did. He's willing to get in there and fight. Who knows what he's doing now? Purple Hermie. A purple Hermie or something right there.
And Ruffy hit him in the testes.
Oh, for sure. Well, wouldn't you?
Oh.
And there, it looked like a punch right to the bag. I don't know about that.
In the corner.
And now, Reggie Marley's got that ratty old piece of it. Oh, and he kicked him right in the nards. And of course, JC3 totally out of position on that one.
Took all 3 of his testicles and pushed it right into his throat.
He could very well have. And Ruffy's down, and I don't blame him for that.
Well, of course, getting hit in 1 testicle hurts. Getting hit in 2 is excruciating. Having all 3 broken? Come on, Gordo, you do the math.
I'm afraid that I missed that calculus class. In any case, he's got enough left in him to fire some punches back. But a double thrust chop right to the throat. And that stops him right there. That probably knocked his balls back down, though.
Yeah, well, at least he's back to being a man. Not a Paul Wright.
Oh, and a beautiful leg drop, elevating off the back of Ruffy Silverstein. And there's the teabag cover, and Ruffy kicks out of that.
You know the best way of stopping that? Bite.
That's true. I heard. And now it looks like he's just going to keep trying for the covers. Ruffy's still a hurting unit. Oh, he just emptied snot rockets on him.
On his back.
That's just nasty.
Trying to wedgie him.
And now he's pulling his trunks up the crack of his ass, putting pressure on those testicles that were already hurt. But there, Ruffy's had enough of that nonsense, and he's going to turn him over now. But poked to the eye by the man from Jamaica.
What a bastard.
Yeah, you could call him that.
No, legitimately, his parents weren't married.
Oh, okay, well, in that case, the bastard in the ring now. He's got Ruffy by the legs. He's hauling him out. Now what's he doing? Something
backwards and in the ropes, so Reggie might want to pull him back.
Oh, now Eddie Osbourne emptying snot rockets in our direction. And look, Reggie's got him in the Turner Special. He picked that up on his last vacation down to Jamaica. Now he's going to pick him up and well, you don't want to know what's going to happen. Here comes the pendulum.
This is where Ruffy gives the turnbuckle head.
Yeah, but it didn't work out there. You saw that Ruffy Silverstein slipped from his grasp. Fans are calling for machine gun on Ruffy.
They're going to machine gun Ruffy? You can't machine gun Ruffy.
Well, you could, but you'd probably pay for it for the rest of your life, which would be about 3 seconds. They draping him on the ropes. And there you see the pigtailed wonder. Mary Hartman on crack over there choking Ruffy Silverstein on the ropes while Ruffy plays some old school ref distractions and MVP falls for it like a green rookie. And there, catapults him into the rope. Ruffy's in a world of hurt now.
Well, that's going to leave Ruffy's throat in very much pain. And the outside, well, we're apparently looking at this.
Yeah, meanwhile,
took him into the tables.
Eddie Osbourne over there playing IKEA with Ruffy's face, trying to construct a whole new look. And now
Eddie's got blood all over his face and his nose. He looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well, he did take a punch right square in the nose from Ruffy Silverstein right before he kicked him in the nards.
Beak, I think you called it.
That's right, I did call it a beak. And now here's the jawbreaker onto Reggie Marley. That's not cool. But he makes the tag.
And he's going to come in and stop. Oh, MVP made the tag.
MVP's fresh. And he's taking it. Oh, big double chop. Puts Eddie down. Spinning heel kick. Barely grabs him, but he still knocks him down. MVP right on him now. He's got to keep it up. Keep that speed up. Oh, he's going for a pump handle pickup. This could turn into just about anything. Pounding the ribs. There he's got his arm hooked. Now he's brought him up. Oh! Right across the knee.
Into the pin.
Oh, just barely kicks out. I think both these guys are getting a fight about who gets to pin the champ.
You'd think so, because that technically with a pinfall on the champion would make a #1 contender, wouldn't it?
It certainly would in my books, but I'm not the guy running the PWA. In any case, we have MVP pounding away still on Impact Eddie Osbourne. No matter what you say about this guy, hell, no matter what I say about this guy, he's one tough hombre. You got to give him that much.
No, absolutely. All four of these men are the top of the PWA food chain. You said unclaimed champion in Ruffy. Oh!
Mindbender coming up right here. There it is. And he plants him with it. He's got to get on it for the pin now. Reggie's in to break it up. Ruffy comes over. We're going to see the TKO right here.
Oh!
Now they're both down.
Circumcised.
Now Reggie rolls outside. Ruffy sets him up with a sharpshooter. MVP now. Says drag him out in the center. They're going to make him tap. He puts him in a crossface. So they doubled up. And he's tapping out. That's it. It's over.